What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Thor from the Marvel Legends The Infinity Saga line of figures. As I mentioned previously, this is a line of figures giving us some revised characters as well as some that were never released previously. So in this case, Thor, this is the final battle version of Thor from Endgame, and this is a figure that we did not get. So I'm pretty excited. I always wanted this figure ever since I saw the movie. I was curious as to how they were going to pull it off, because this is a version of Thor where he's kind of out of shape after he was depressed at losing to Thanos basically in Infinity War. We did of course get Bro Thor as a Build-A-Figure a while back, but this is really the version that I was looking forward to, so I'm really excited to check him out. So let's go ahead and get him out of the box and take a look at his accessories. Okay, so getting Thor out of the box, he comes with Mjolnir, of course, Stormbreaker. We get some lightning effects. There are two. They're just kind of set on top of each other, but there are two different ones. And we get an extra set of hands where he's summoning lightning or something. I don't know. The two default hands that come on him are used for holding Stormbreaker and Mjolnir, of course. Both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker are done in a blue translucent, kind of simulating a lightning strike. Now this Stormbreaker is actually a different mold. The one we got from Infinity War has a longer handle and you can see some little ropes tied around it. I'm thinking this was probably done before they had the final artwork from the movie. So this version of Stormbreaker that comes with Thor should be more accurate, but this is a brand new mold for Stormbreaker, so completely new. So Mjolnir is a similar mold to what was used before, but it is a different color brown that they use this time around. And aside from being blue translucent, they do have some white deco on there, kind of simulating again that lightning. So let's go ahead and get Thor all the way out of the packaging and take a closer look. Alright guys, so here is Thor out of the packaging holding Stormbreaker and Mjolnir, and he looks really good. I'm pretty impressed with how they pulled this figure off. He has pinless joints in the elbows and the knees, so has a nice sleek design to it. I really like the cape. On the Infinity War version of Thor, they gave him an all red cape when the inside of it should have been black, so I'm glad to see that they got it right this time around. I really like the texturing on the cape. I think they did a great job. It looks really good from the back, and the red provides a nice contrast to the black as well. His wrists do have pivot, but unfortunately the armbands kind of get in the way of the articulation, so you're not really going to be able to get too much out of that. But of course they do still come with swivel. Good range in the knees and the elbows. This figure would really benefit from drop down legs though, because trying to get him in a kneeling stance is pretty difficult, but otherwise the articulation is done pretty well. Now the swivel happens at Thor's upper torso, so you're going to be able to get him swiveling around. There's no waist swivel or anything like that. It's all done in the upper torso, but it tends to work out really well. The head sculpt looks good. I like what they did with the hair, and the beard has the little braid and everything. You can get him turning his head no problem. Looking up and down some, but not a whole wide range of motion there. He does come with the whited out eyes. That doesn't really bother me because I plan on having him with the lightning effects anyway, so it may be something that you want to be aware of if you plan on picking him up. It may make the difference between you getting him or not. It would have been nice for them to give us another head with maybe a screaming face and his regular eyes. I think that would have been pretty cool, but maybe some of you customizers out there can get that done. While the majority of the figure is done in black, you do get some red on the cape, and you get some bronze coloring on the bottom of his shirt as well as on the pants. When you take a close-up look, you do get nice texturing detail in the pants, the arms, the boots, and the wristbands. So even though he's done in mostly all black, there's still some nice detail to be seen here once you get up close. As I mentioned, you do have swappable hands, so you can get him having the lightning effects coming directly out of his hands if you want to. I threw in a couple of shots to show what Thor looks like holding the old version of Stormbreaker and the Mjolnir that came with Captain America. And you can also recreate the scene when Captain America gets Mjolnir in Endgame and kind of summons lightning from the sky and strikes Thanos with it. Each time we get a Thor figure, it seems that the height is a little bit different. So here's Thor with a couple of the older versions so you can see the difference in height. He looks really good standing next to Iron Man and Cap, and he also even looks good standing next to Odin, even though those two never met up when Thor looked like this. So all in all, I'm really happy with this version of Thor. I'm glad they made him. I hope that we get another version of the Hulk where he's wearing the jumpsuit that he actually had on when he performed the snap. That's one member of the team that we're still missing. I'm really enjoying this Infinity Saga line of figures. If you haven't checked out the reviews that I've done up until this point, make sure you check those out. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're not subscribed. I have a few more figures from the Infinity Saga line to go through, so keep an eye out for those videos. But thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next video.